Hi, I'm Oscar Butler, and welcome to another episode of 3 Minutes to Better Songwriting. Okay, so what we're going to talk about today are songwriting tools. But it's going to be a general overview of songwriting tools because this is just part one. I will get into specific tools that I use and which might give you ideas of how to use your tools in different or better ways. So anyway, let's get the clock going, and here we go. So main thing that I want you to think about is to keep your tools at your fingertips. Okay, now that we talked about the atmosphere and the place where you're working, you want to keep your tools right at your fingertips. So talk about pads and pens. I always start off with usually a pad or an envelope or something to write on, a pen and something to write on. So that's one of my first things that I start off with. Next, my next thing on my bullet list is quick capture device. And I say this is because when I start writing songs, most of my songs usually start with a musical hook with my guitar. I'll start off with something that I like, that I want to start, and I want to remember that, so I'll use my phone video to record that. And so that's why I say quick capture device, something that you can hit and automatically record, and usually I'll get maybe a line or two, the opening lines of a particular song. And then next, it's your word processor, because once I get it written down, I'll move to a word processor. I actually have a songwriting software that I use that I catalog all my songs in. Then you've got your thesaurus, and it's neat because I learned to use the actual page book thesaurus first, but then online, I've got online thesaurus that I use. Also a rhyming dictionary. Again, I started off with a book form of a rhyming dictionary, but now I've moved to totally online software-based rhyming dictionaries. And then, of course, I have my instrument there, which, like I said, when I start off, I usually start with a musical hook. So I'll be using that instrument all the time throughout the development of my songs. And then recording. A lot of people like to have their DAWs right there to start recording the song. So that's the main things that I wanted to point out here. And then again, one thing that I want to point out is having those tools mastered before you step into your creative time. Okay, don't use your creative time to start learning things. Have those things ready to go. And so use your off time, your off creative time, to learn those tools, and then when you step into your creative time, then you don't have to waste time trying to figure out how to use your DAW or your recorder or something like that. So that's going to be this week's tool tips. So enjoy, have fun, keep writing.